What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy, and I kind of just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on a couple of things, and maybe make a bit of a request at the end of this. But, first off, the things I'm planning right now. So, essentially, I'm going to be putting a lot of Borderlands 3 videos out there for the moment. I'm kind of just biding my time a bit until the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC comes out on Xbox, which unfortunately apparently is later than it comes out on PlayStation. I'm still a little bit disappointed in that fact, but oh well, I guess I'll have to live with it. Occasionally, you have to live with the consequences of your choices. So, yeah, but I have already pre-ordered the Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC off of the, Xbox store. So, as soon as that's out, I should be able to play it, or at least, within the next day or so. Might take me a teensy bit longer than that to actually get some videos out there, but still, I forgot to look up when exactly it's coming out for Xbox. Let me check on that real quick while I say a couple of other things. And yes, I'm multitasking. So, another thing I wanted to mention. Oh, yeah. So, essentially, in the meantime, Mondays and Fridays are all going to be Borderlands stuff. Borderlands 3 videos, because I didn't really want to start up another game just to pause it to get to the Kingdom Hearts DLC. Now, okay. February 25th is when it comes out for Xbox. It's only going to be it's like a month earlier on PlayStation. But anyway. So, until then, all Borderlands on Mondays and Fridays. Wednesdays, I'm still going to be popping a couple of other random things in here and there, if anything. I'm keeping that as the kind of up in the air sort of day. And I think maybe next week, maybe after this, I'll have another game review coming out for one that I've been playing pretty recently, and I've been kind of enjoying it. It's it's a bit of a frustrating game at times, but otherwise, I've been enjoying it. So anyway, I'll have a review of that coming out probably next week. And I have at least one other video that I've already recorded, edited, and have it ready to go. But I thought maybe you'd want a little bit of a gap now in between these kind of either topical or update videos, since I've been putting a lot of those out there. I've completely run out of game reviews to put out there. So, I'm quickly coming to a point where I might have to not put anything out there on Wednesdays, but I'm not at that point yet. I still have a couple of things in mind. And, maybe, who knows, eventually, before too long, I might get some other highlight compilation thing out there. Also, I've decided, as I was sifting through some videos and just looking for certain footage to use, I've kind of made the decision not to have my semi-typical yearly, at least, outtake blooper reel kind of thing, because honestly, I haven't had that many goof ups. I haven't really messed up on my videos too much, or at least not with anything that would be funny or entertaining. Maybe a couple of little word slip-ups here and there, but I think that would get boring, just having a bunch of that for a decent length video. So I think, the bad news is I won't be doing a blooper outtake reel. The good news is that means I can get to some highlight videos from some of the games that I've played within the past, I don't know, year and a half or so. I can get to those highlight videos a little bit quicker because then I won't have to sift through stuff looking for outtakes. I can just go right to video game footage looking for highlights. I don't think it'll work in every case trying to do how I did it with the Oxenfree highlights video, where I essentially wound up somewhat telling the story while getting a clip from each video. It is possible I might still be able to get some brief clip from each, video in the Let's Play series for each video game within the highlight reels, but I wouldn't count on it, especially for one like, say, Kingdom Hearts 3 that had, I think, like 40-something videos that I did. Not sure that's gonna happen, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I can find just brief little clips that I'll be able to mash together. So, now comes the request part, because that's really all that I have planned for the immediate future. The request part is that maybe you could watch a little bit more of some of the gaming type videos. And the reason I say this is not just to get more viewership, but honestly, there have been times previously when I have been talking about things, either things going on in my life or things that I plan on trying to do for the channel. I'll mention those while I'm playing these video games, just to add some filler commentary in there. And I don't necessarily always then put those thoughts into a video like this to give you an update on what I'm thinking. And heck, sometimes the way I put those out there, I don't always have enough time before I then do the thing that I'm commenting on. Don't always count on me putting out update videos like this with plans for the channel. If there's some big occasion coming up that will likely require me to plan ahead, then sure. Like winter break, summer break, different things like that. I'll still almost guaranteed have updates then, but I won't necessarily do it all the time like I am now. Some of those thoughts only end up being in the commentary of my gaming videos. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of that, I would encourage you to watch those videos too. And if you're not subscribed, that's a good way to keep track of it, especially if you click the bell thing. It should give you some sort of notifications or emails or something to tell you that I have a new video out. So then, look, not every single one of those is going to have relevant commentary to what I'm planning on doing for the channel, but I'd say at least a quarter of them do. So, it's just one of those things where, if you don't want to miss anything that I'm planning, you might want to check those out too. Because it's not always going to be worth putting it all together into a full video update thing like I'm doing right now. Maybe, I could, put some sort of comments or whatever on my channel in text to give you updates, but I still don't think anybody would get that without being subscribed or checking on my channel regularly. So, again, highly encourage, subscribe, click the bell, watch the gameplay videos if you want to make sure you're not missing, update commentary stuff, so you know where I plan on going with this. Just, yeah. And, you know, there are other ways to follow me. All that stuff's down in the description. As I mentioned, practically every video. But I think, you know, if you want to make sure that you're getting all of my thoughts, all of my plans as they're happening, then that really is the best way to get all of the updates. Because I don't put everything out there, even like on my Facebook or Twitter pages. I put all the videos up there on those pages, but I don't necessarily go to those pages and say, hey, here's what I'm thinking, because it's already within the commentary of the videos that I'm putting up on those channels. So if you're keeping track of what I'm doing that way, then make sure you're watching the videos that I put on there, because I'm not always going to want to have a separate aside post comment thing saying that, oh, by the way, this video contains some thoughts that I have for the channel moving ahead. Sometimes I record so many of these videos in advance that, like, I don't even realize I've put these thoughts into these videos by the time I post them, so can't always rely on that either. Anyway, so, yeah, request done now. Like I said, look down in the description for ways to follow me and interact with my channel and my different social media pages and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I guess the only other thing I could really update you on is I've been experimenting recently, or, well, maybe by the time this gets out there, this won't necessarily be the case, but I have this thought where I'm kind of thinking about, first off, let me rewind a little bit. So, for the past while now, at least the past couple of months, I think, I've been putting in, like, an official end screen thing at the end of my videos. It's super basic, but it's there, just kind of saying, hey, here's a button where you can find my channel, click on this, and you'll get there, and you can subscribe and see more videos and all that good stuff, with some suggested videos or playlists in addition to that. Haven't done that generally so much with, like, my topical or update videos, but for the gaming ones especially, I've done that for a while now. But what I'm thinking of for those is that maybe now with that end screen, I'll kind of combo that with my usual, like, outro spiel that I verbally put out there, because, you know, I trust most of my viewers can multitask well enough to hear what I'm saying and see that stuff and, you know, be able to process all of that. And, I mean, most of what I'm saying towards the end is stuff I say nearly every video anyway. And so I don't want to bore you with having all of that you already know if you watch my videos regularly, and then also having this 20-second long end screen with just a bunch of nothingness sound-wise. So anyway, gonna experiment with that, maybe tweak some things, looking for feedback on it. So if you see that in the near future, leave some comments with your thoughts on whether you think, you know, some thoughts on things I could do for the end screen. You know, whether it's like, you know, to put a specific image thing up there, or whether you think I should just plop that stuff on top of my face like you wouldn't care as I'm giving my outro stuff, or whatever. Comments on that, or anything, any ideas that you have for me, any video ideas, any thoughts on what I've said in this video, whatever, down in the comment section. Leave it there. That's kind of what it's for. But anyway, I think I've said pretty much everything I could say, and I've practically done all the stuff I would do in my outro spiel, so I'm not even going to bother you with that, other than, of course, like and share if you enjoyed the video, because I did not mention that yet. So, yeah, that's it. I guess. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Now that you know what's coming up, you can choose to tune in or not, and you'll know reasons why or why not to. But yeah, until next time, stay cool, people.